So I know my lying eyes are deceiving me right now. Say it ain't so, guys. Our beloved Officer Tommy Norman was arrested on September the 13th and charged with third-degree battery. He currently sits in Little Rock, Arkansas jail under no bond. So for those of you who is unaware of Officer Tommy Norman, he is a national recognized officer with the Little Rock Police Department. He became famous because he was one of the few officers that actually got out, knocked on doors, and policed the community. He loved the kids, he loved the elderly, he loved the disabled. He was always giving them a helping hand. He was often invited to other police departments and organizations to give speeches. He received a Presidential Medal of Honor in 2021 for his community policing. Guys, when I tell you, like, we don't know what's going on with people and what goes on in people's homes, I am shocked. So, according to the arrest report, an officer responded shortly before midnight to an unknown address for a report of an assault and made contact with Norman's wife, who was visibly upset. She stated that during an argument with Norman, he struck her on the right side of the chest with the back of his hand. The officer who responded to the incident noted in the report what appeared to be a slight injury was visible on the woman's chest. The report said that Officer Norman told the officer that during their argument, his wife was slapping him and that he was trying to block her slap and caused the injury. The statement from the Little Rock Police Department said that Norman has been placed on administration leave pending the outcome of the judicial process and an internal investigation. Officer Norman is well known worldwide, guys. Everyone knows Officer Norman. Everyone loves his policing. Everyone loves how he treats the kids. Everyone loves how he treats the elderly and the handicapped. Like, guys, I started watching Officer Norman several years ago when he started hanging out with Uncle Kenny Wayne. This is Uncle Kenny Wayne.
Happy Halloween, Uncle. All right, now it's Halloween. Tell me,
About your shoe.
well, not just your shoes, but tell me what you dressed up as today. What are you?
Confused.
Huh?
Confused.
Confused.
Confused, yes. Confused.
Huh?
Confused.
Confused.
Yeah,
Uncle Kenny Wayne is confused on Halloween.
Okay, I told him this shoe here, it don't trick me because I ain't no trick. This one is treat me the way you want to be treated.
Kenny Wayne is confused for
When I
Halloween.
tell you this duo was a trip, they was a trip. So that's when I started watching Officer Norman. And then from Uncle Kenny Wayne, he introduced me to Lois. Rest in peace, Lois. Lois just passed this year. And then from Lois, I was introduced to the amazing All Star crew. This is the All Star crew. I
What's wrong with him,
absolutely
Tina?
love the All Star crew.
Who is that?
That's me. What you talking about?
Who you crying about? Shit. Ooh, it's hot out here.
Hot? It's about 15 degrees. No, it ain't hot.
Look all that
I see all that snow.
You brush your ass in that snow.
Yeah, you bust your. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out now. How you feeling?
I'm doing alright.
You doing better?
I raised my leg down and I raised it down.
Boy, it looks a lot better.
I raised it.
You bathed it down?
Yeah, today.
Aaron, look here, man. Look. You're going to be okay, all right? Look here. Now look at me. Now we ain't going to cry. Because if somebody cried, they're getting body slammed. Don't do it now. Tina, you want to body slam him for me? Huh? Aaron, come on now.
So I can say that almost 2 years ago, Officer Norman lost his daughter Alyssa to drug overdose, and ever since then he has been having mental issues that he openly talked about on all of his platforms. So you can head over to his page and check him out. He has been battling mental issues. So I know that's not an excuse, but maybe that had something to do with whatever issues was going on between him and his wife. I do not know. I do know that this is going to be a blow to the community, and I hope that the community keeps their trust in him and whatever he is going through, that he can get it taken care of. Okay, so let's look at Officer Norman as he engaged with the people in his community.
Officer Norman! Hey, key components when you talk about philosophy and community policing, it's relationships and commitment. Snuck up on you, Carol. Hey, everybody, love you. We love you too, Carol. As a teenager and early adult years, it crossed my mind that I wanted to be an officer. Never really thought that I was cut out to be an officer. People that knew me from childhood thought that the uniform and the badge would change the person that I'd always been. And that person was volunteering, being involved and loving people. And so initially, wearing the uniform and walking the streets, people thought there was a hidden agenda with me. If they saw me walking down the street, they would go inside their house, or they would turn their back, or they wouldn't wave back if I waved. So what it took for me to do was not to give up on them, not to give up on my mission, and to come back the next day, and the next week, and the next month, and the next year. When people know you're not going to go anywhere, and this officer is not knocking on my front door to take someone to jail, he's knocking on my front door to ask me how my day is going, how are my kids, how is work. People will accept you as not just an officer, but really as a member of the community, that you become part of that family. Probably around 2013, 2014, I would post interactions with young people in the community, or really people of all ages, people of all colors, just to kind of see what kind of reaction I would receive from people on social media.
It's my movie.
Nice! Shrek 2!
Oh, you got a movie too? Yeah, this is my movie. Yes, I got a movie. I got a movie too.
What's up? Good morning! 2016, the rapper The Game in Los Angeles started the GoFund for me. And this is a rapper who wasn't really a fan of police officers, but his son Harlem wanted to know about positive policing, and somehow they searched and located my work in the Arkansas community and started a GoFund, raised $72,000 for me to continue my work outside of being a police officer. Mission Give Foundation is something that I wanted to start to begin a legacy, one not of a police officer. When my time on earth is done, I don't want people just to remember me as a man that wore a uniform and made a difference. I want to prove to people that you don't have to be a police officer to make a difference. And it's forming relationships with people that I think some of society would forget about or turn their backs on. So people that have disabilities, people that can't walk, they can't talk, they can't hear. Once you become friends with them and you make a promise that you'll be in their life, you have to remain in their life and be a promise kept, so to speak. And that's huge when it comes to community policing, people to see your face every day, you be visible, but not only in uniform, but wearing what I have on today, right? And you go right back out there on your day off, or maybe when your shift is over, because the community ultimately becomes a part of your family, and you spend time with them as much as you can. I just encourage people to gotta make a difference and volunteer. And don't sit back and wait. And now I travel across the world speaking about my work as a public servant. It's a huge honor. I share my story of a young boy in North Little Rock, Arkansas, that at a young age wanted to give. And I share that anybody can make a difference. So it's gonna take police officers getting out of their police car, visiting the local Boys and Girls Club, visiting local nursing homes, visiting local barbershops. But it also takes community members to maybe approach an officer and speak to an officer and engage in a conversation to get to know that officer as well.
When you have a homicide, when it occurs, you deal with so many officers, and Officer Norman, he has that following where, he's actually trusted in the community.
It takes all of us, right? So Officer Norman can't change the world, but I can at least do my part. So we should all to come together. It takes a village, and so it's something that I take very, very seriously. You don't have to have a lot of money or drive a nice car or wear nice clothes. As long as you get out there, and if you make a difference in one person's life, you change the world.
So I do want to end this video by sending my prayers to Officer Norman and his wife. I pray that whatever is going on gets resolved. Whatever is going on in his personal life has no reflection of what he's done in the public. And I can say that Officer Norman was great to his community. He's an asset to his community. He's needed in his community. I pray that Officer Norman is able to keep his job and continue policing the community. So thank y'all for watching. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this video. And as usual, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's be friends. See y'all in the next video.